That was Sudhanshu Trivedi putting India Alliance partners on test, Swati, saying that Congress, the TMC and the others must break their silence on it. So since we are talking about elections and democracy, we must take this in our stride and discuss this as well.
Absolutely. Let's go across with Rajagopalan. It's Festival of Democracy versus, like Sudhanshu Trivedi said, demeaning democracy, and he's questioning the deafening silence of the I.N.D.I.
Correct. What Sudhanshu Trivedi said is absolutely correct. What is happening in West Bengal is very atrocious. And second thing, coming to the election states which are going to polls next year, Tamil Nadu. What is happening in Tamil Nadu? You know, that is also one. I.N.D.I alliance is in a breaking point, Pranesh, because Rahul Gandhi wants to go with Vijay. That is one story is going down. He spoke to him. Second thing, my understanding is things are not that good for Rahul Gandhi and the I.N.D.I alliance in West Bengal, Bihar and other states also. Take for instance in Jammu Kashmir, what's happening? Therefore, in totality, I.N.D.I alliance is in a breaking point because they don't like that Rahul Gandhi's frequent visits to foreign countries. That is the why the leadership, why should Shiv Sena and Uddhav Thackeray or Raj Thackeray are meeting tomorrow, day after tomorrow? What is that meaning? They don't have faith because regional parties are pressurizing Rahul Gandhi to take a stand. That is the message, and that will also inflict Bihar.
Right. One party that is under no pressure to pressurize Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party for any alliance is the Jan Swaraj party. And let's play out what Jan Swaraj founder Prashant Kishore told our group editor-in-chief Navika Kumar.
मैं आपके साथ एक रैपिड फायर राउंड करना चाहती हूँ। इस चुनाव में किंग के किंग मेकर
बिहार की जनता पहली बार किंग बनने जा रही है। बिहार के बच्चे राजा बनने जा रहे हैं।
तो आप क्या बनेंगे? आप? हम
लोग किंग मेकर बन रहे हैं। उस बिहार के बच्चों को राजा बना रहे हैं।
मुख्यमंत्री
जनता जिसको चुनेगी बन जाएगा।
पर अगर
बिहार की जनता
अगर जनसुराज को चुनती है,
देखिए बिहार के बच्चे ऑलरेडी किंग बन गए। देखिए बिहार के बच्चों की, बिहार की महिलाएं किंग बन गई, उनको 1100 रुपए मिलने लगा। बिहार की उन महिलाओं की ताकत बढ़ गई जिनको 10,000 रुपए जिनके अकाउंट में 2 दिन पहले गया है। बिहार की आंगनवाड़ी वर्कर, आशा वर्कर, रसोईया, उनकी सैलरी डबल हो गई। बिहार का युवा बेरोजगार, उसको 1000 रुपए मिलने लगा। बिहार के लोगों की बिजली बिल माफ हो गई 125 यूनिट तक। बिहार के लोगों की स्थिति सुधरने का दौर शुरू हो गया है। जनसुराज अभी आया नहीं है, जब आएगा तो आप स्थिति देखिएगा।
पीके और पीके पांडे।
मेरा नाम प्रशांत किशोर है।
पांडे से एलर्जी?
कोई एलर्जी नहीं, जो नाम है वो बताते हैं। आपका नाम नाविका कुमार है तो मैं नाविका कुमार श्रीवास्तव लिखने लगूं, नाविका कुमार चौधरी लिखने लगूं, उसका क्या मतलब है? मेरे पिताजी का नाम डॉक्टर श्रीकांत पांडे है, मेरा नाम प्रशांत किशोर है। मेरी जाति ना मेरी ताकत ना मेरी कमजोरी। दैविक भारद्वाज उसका नाम है।
तेजस्वी और नीतीश कुमार
किसी भी दिन।
स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट और नेता?
मैं तो स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट ही हूँ, स्ट्रेटजी बना रहा हूँ।
और नेता नहीं है, बेटा
नेता नहीं है।
ये भी एक फ्रॉड है कि मैं नेता नहीं हूँ, मैं बेटा हूँ बिहार का। ये नेता
भाई स्ट्रेटजी तो बना रहा हूँ। स्ट्रेटजी बना रहा हूँ कि बिहार के बच्चों को कैसे जिताया जाए। स्ट्रेटजी बना रहा हूँ कि बिहार से गरीबी कैसे खत्म हो। स्ट्रेटजी बना रहा हूँ कि जिस बिहार को ज्यादातर दल और नेताओं ने न सुधार पाने वाला मानकर छोड़ दिया है, उसको कैसे सुधारा जाए।
तो फिर मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगे या नहीं बनेंगे, कैटेगोरिकल जवाब?
मतलब ही नहीं है। मुख्यमंत्री बनना कोई लक्ष्य ही नहीं है जीवन में। लक्ष्य है बिहार को सुधारना।
और अगर जनसुराज को वो सक्सेस ना मिले जिसकी आपको एक्सपेक्टेशन है, तब?
कोई नहीं, अभी क्या कर रहे हैं? जो भाई सफल हो जाए तो भी यही करेंगे जो अभी कर रहे हैं, सफल ना हो तो भी वही करेंगे जो अभी कर रहे हैं। अपने लिए रास्ता तय कर लिया है कि हमें क्या करना है।
बी फॉर बिहार, बी फॉर बीडी केरला कांग्रेस कहता है, आप क्या कहते हैं?
उनकी बिहार के प्रति पूर्वाग्रह को दिखाता है, और जो दिल्ली में बैठकर बड़ी बड़ी बात करते हैं और बिहार और बिहारियों को अपमानित करते हैं, इन पर हंसते हैं, उनके चरित्र को दिखाता है, उनके मानसिकता को दिखाता है।
वोट चोरी मुद्दा है कि नहीं?
बिहार में इस बार मुद्दा नहीं। बिहार में सिर्फ एक ही मुद्दा है, पढ़ाई, रोजगार, पलायन।
तो राहुल गांधी जो कह रहे हैं, कहीं
राहुल गांधी बिहार की राजनीति में कोई फैक्टर नहीं है।
राहुल गांधी और तेजस्वी के बीच में आप क्या समझते हैं? राहुल गांधी एसेट हैं या?
राहुल गांधी बिहार में कोई फैक्टर नहीं है। राहुल गांधी और कांग्रेस बिहार में पिछलग्गू पार्टी है। बिहार में लालू यादव फैक्टर हैं, ना तेजस्वी है ना राहुल है। बिहार में लालू जी फैक्टर है। लालू जी की राजनीति है, उनका समर्थन या विरोध है। तेजस्वी यादव और राहुल गांधी ये लोग तो गमला वाले पौधा है, पॉटेड प्लांट। गमला वाले पौधा है, गमला वाला पौधा देखे है ना, जो एकदम कंट्रोल एनवायरनमेंट में थोड़ा पानी थोड़ा खाद देकर बनाए जाते हैं, ये वो लोग हैं।
एक शब्द में आप कैसे डिस्क्राइब करेंगे नीतीश कुमार?
आज के दौर में तो उनको पलटू राम ही कहा जाता है। कुर्सी कुमार है, कुर्सी के प्रेम ने सब कुछ खत्म कर दिया।
तेजस्वी यादव
लालू जी के लड़के हैं।
चिराग पासवान
बिहार से राजनीति करते हैं, बिहार की राजनीति अभी शुरू नहीं की है।
पप्पू यादव
जरूरत नहीं हर बात व्यक्ति पे बोलना।
राहुल गांधी
विपक्ष के नेता हैं,
वो तो सबको पता है, आप क्या कहेंगे उनके?
विपक्ष के नेता है, बिहार में कोई भूमिका नहीं।
नेशनल विपक्ष के नेता है तो सबको पता है, ये उनका टाइटल है।
विपक्ष के नेता वही तो बोलेंगे, आपने कहा एक शब्द बोलना है तो बोलना है कि विपक्ष के नेता।
फ्यूचर में क्या देखते हैं?
हमारे लिए वो विपक्ष के नेता हैं, देश के विपक्ष के नेता हैं राहुल गांधी।
प्रियंका गांधी
वायनाड की एमपी हैं, कांग्रेस की नेत्री हैं।
अमित शाह गृह मंत्री हैं, आप कहेंगे?
हाँ बिल्कुल, भाजपा के बड़े नेता हैं, भाजपा के बड़े नेता हैं, गृह मंत्री है। यही आप एक शब्द में पूछ रहे थे, एक शब्द में बता रहे हैं, क्या बोले?
मैं उनका जो डेजिग्नेशन है वो पूरे देश
अच्छा, आप तो डेजिग्नेशन के अलावा बोले?
हाँ।
अभी कुछ दिनों में देख रहे हैं कि एक्सरसाइज करके थोड़े दुबले हो गए।
मोदी जी
अगले चुनाव की तैयारी में लग गए।
जो लोग कहते हैं कि आपकी पार्टी जो है वो एक वोट कटुआ पार्टी है,
बिल्कुल ठीक बात है।
ठीक है,
ठीक।
किसका वोट काट रहे हैं?
दोनों का काट रहे हैं।
दोनों का?
और इतना काट
किसका ज्यादा काट रहे हैं?
दोनों काट रहे हैं, इतना काट रहे हैं कि हम लोग।
पर आप भी तो अपीजमेंट कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि मुस्लिम कैंडिडेट के सामने आप अपना कैंडिडेट नहीं दोगे, ये आपने कहा। तो ये अपीजमेंट
आपने सुना ही नहीं। हमने ये कहा कि पिछले 30 साल से मुसलमानों के रहनुमा होने का दावा करने वाले दल ये घोषणा कर दे कि जहां पर भी जनसुराज का मुस्लिम कैंडिडेट रहेगा वो मुस्लिम नहीं लड़ाएंगे। मैं यूनिलैटरली कह रहा हूं कि अगर तुम तैयार हो तो हम घोषणा करने को तैयार है कि तुम्हारा जहां मुस्लिम लड़ेगा हम मुस्लिम नहीं लड़ाएंगे, ताकि मुसलमान समाज देखे कि भैया इनको मुसलमानों से प्रेम नहीं है, इनको उनके मुसलमानों के वोट से प्रेम है। इनको अगर मुसलमानों से प्यार होता तो मुसलमानों के बच्चों की पढ़ाई की बात करते, मुसलमानों के बच्चों के लिए रोजगार की बात करते, उनके गांव की नालियों की गलियों की मोहल्लों की स्थिति को सुधारते। इन्होंने 30 वर्ष में मुसलमानों के लिए किया क्या है? सिर्फ मुसलमानों को किरासन तेल बनाकर अपने लालटेन की रोशनी जलाई है, ऐसी रोशनी जो कि मुसलमानों के घर में नहीं जाती है, वो सिर्फ लालू यादव के घर।
Factor is like a potted plant, says Prashant, Kishore, Swati, Madhav Das, Gopalakrishnan now joining us live. Madhav, just a few minutes away from the Election Commission announcement.
Well, absolutely. In fact, it's going to be a very, very significant announcement, a much eagerly awaited one, particularly given the fact that the actual announcement itself is happening, close to 2 weeks after the announcement or the date that it took place on as far as the 2020 assembly elections are concerned. Now, one thing that will be very interesting to and very important to watch out for also, Pranesh, is the fact that how many phases is this election held in. We all know that the last phase was election was held in 3 phases. This time round, there have been demands from various political parties that there should be at least 2 phases, some even demanding that it should be a single phase poll. But we do know that traditionally Bihar has been plagued with a number of issues, including law and order. There have, of course, been reports in past in the pre-EVM era of even booth capturing, and to that extent whether the election commission is able to accommodate those demands of political parties will be something very important to watch out for, because we have seen how opposition has repeatedly been targeting the election commission. It was earlier EVMs, then more recently the vote chori allegations, and now even demands that the Supreme Court should be monitoring elections, something that perhaps has never been done before. So what really will the Election Commission, after it has completed its review just yesterday and held that press conference, what will the Election Commission be able to accept, what will be implemented, because all of these aspects has been perhaps one of the most controversial Bihar elections given the SIR that has taken place. What really will be announced will be very important from that perspective.
Right. Madhav and Tetri, along with our guests, please stay on with us. We have some breaking inputs coming in. We are being told that Congress has done some assessment, some Bihar assessment, and top Congress sources telling your channel that Congress has decided that majority of the MLAs are going to get the ticket. A few Congress MLAs to be benched. So this is Congress's survey of 60 seats.
But you know, going by what Prashant Kishore said, JVC, how much of all of this will come into play for the Congress party? Because he says Congress is irrelevant in Bihar.
Congress is irrelevant in Bihar, Pranesh. Let me tell you, Tejasvi Yadav was in a pursuit to climb Mount Everest. And what vote chori did was Rahul Gandhi threw a snowstorm into the entire thing. So the whole thing has been aborted. Let me tell you, if Congress party is going to repeat its MLAs, then I can comfortably say that 10 seats Congress will lose badly. Muzaffarpur, Maharajganj, Rajpakar, Khagaria, Bhagalpur, Vikram, Buxar, Chenari, Kutumba, Kiswa, all 10 gone.
Right. Right. JVC, we have Niyamika joining us on the broadcast, and she's got us this inside scoop. Niyamika, Congress has decided that majority of the MLAs are going to get the tickets?
Well, yes, this is the latest information which we are getting from our sources that Congress party is expected to repeat most of its sitting MLAs as the current number which the Congress party is having in the state of Bihar is 17. As in the last assembly elections, they have won 19 seats, but two of their MLAs had switched the sides, and currently out of these 17 sitting MLAs, most of them are going to be repeated. As of now, the probable candidates which have already...
Niyamika, can I ask you a question? You know, the Congress party says Rahul Gandhi is a Jananayak. When is the Jananayak returning, or if he's already come back?
Well, the information which we are getting from the sources within the Congress party, Rahul Gandhi is expected to be arriving in the national capital by tomorrow. And soon after that, there is also a CEC meeting which is going to be called, being called by the Congress High Command on 8th of October to finalize the name of the candidates. That is going to take place at 2:30 p.m. via video conferencing, in which both the Congress President, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, as well as the Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, will be present to finalize the name of these candidates for the upcoming Bihar Assembly election. As this week only, the sharing formula is also going to be announced by the Mahagathbandhan parties, as in fact the screening committee meetings have already...
So we'll be back before the very important CEC meeting. Niyamika, thank you for getting us the details. Mr. Rajagopalan, JVC says 9 seats Congress party will lose. Are they going in Prashant Kishore's kitty? Because he admits his is a vote cutter party. Itna vote kaat lenge that he predicts himself to become the kingmaker.
And Swati, this has to be the fastest snap poll, opinion poll, whatever you want to call it. In less than 30 seconds, JVC gave us those 9 seats and he says Congress will lose. So before the poll code kicks in, this is JVC special.
See, JVC has been very dot on Delhi and every place. I wish that he also comes correct on Bihar. My understanding, Pranesh, you know better Bihar. My simple point is, why should Rahul Gandhi bring M.K. Stalin, Akhilesh Yadav and others for the road show? What did he achieve with that? The day when Mr. Stalin came to Bihar, he lost something in Chennai. Now Congress is going to ditch DMK and join with TVK, that is Vijay party. So therefore Rahul Gandhi is not only vote spoiler, he is also alliance spoiler, because he is spoiling every alliance. Wherever he goes, he is spoiling that show. Bihar, definitely Rahul Gandhi will be anda ko anda, zero.
JVC, why did Stalin come and campaign in Bihar? That is Mr. Rajagopalan's question.
Totally agree, because see, June 20th of 2025 I had mentioned that in one stone, Rahul Gandhi can get 3 mangoes. That is, because it's not Tamil Nadu show, but I can tell you. If he comes out of DMK alliance and allies with TVK, there is a chance that if TVK wins, Congress will be a part of the government in Tamil Nadu. In Pondicherry, and that will be after 69 years if I'm right. And then Pondicherry, Vijay has got a huge following and Congress can come back to power. And in Kerala, Vijay has got 3 to 5% following, as a result of which, in a very closely fought election between UDF and LDF, Vijay can make all the difference. So Stalin, realizing that Rahul Gandhi could ditch DMK, ran to Bihar in spite of his own party, MPs, MLAs, relatives, ministers, calling Biharis as Pani Puriwalas and so on and so forth, which is absolutely, not at all gracious to be quoted on a national television channel. It is out of fear that Stalin rushed to Bihar and Patna to be with Rahul Gandhi.
We have already discussed not just Bihar but the elections that are due next year. I think Pragya wants to come in. Pragya, you were saying something. Pragya, can you hear us?
Absolutely, and in fact, can you, so the press conference is soon about to begin, and in fact, I would say that there are many firsts that Election Commission is going to announce as far as Bihar is concerned. And in fact, regarding counting, regarding electoral roll, there are many firsts. From the training, they have trained all the BLAs which are appointed by political parties, and also BLOs, and their remuneration have also been increased by the ECI. Secondly, this time, because there was a controversy over the turnout data that has been issued by the Election Commission, and that has been explained by the Election Commission as well. This time, what they did is, there is a system in place called ECI-NET. So presiding officer will be updating the turnout every 2 hours. So there will be less of the time lag that used to happen during Lok Sabha polls. This time that will not happen. And in fact, there is also, when you go to voting, where do you keep your mobile? So there will be mobile counters as well outside the polling station. There will be there is also special training that has been given to police officers as far as law and order situation is concerned.
You see, Pragya, all of this is not going to suffice because the Election Commission will have to come up with something, something that has the capability of stopping absurdity. Till the time the EC does not bring out a machine or a scheme like that, you will hear leaders like Imran Masood saying that let the Supreme Court conduct elections, vote chori, etc., etc. Mr. Rajagopalan.
That is not at all possible, Pranay, because it is Election Commission is a structured organization.
Yes.
There are several times the meetings are taking place with the local officers, returning officers, and there are trainings given. It is not like Supreme Court. Supreme Court is the interpretation of Constitution. Nothing to do about the vote chori or vote pattern. Whatever you say, this comment by that the Congress MP is baseless, and it is regardless of
Swati,
that.
isn't it ironic that the Congress party will not file an affidavit, go to the Supreme Court, but the Congress wants Supreme Court to conduct elections?
Absolutely. I just want to understand from JVC, do you think RJD is comfortable with this kind of a campaign? The Congress has, entirely focused on Election Commission and vote chori. We haven't heard Rahul Gandhi speak about the ground issues. In fact, in one of the rallies, I believe, Tejasvi was prompting him saying, "Arey, berozgari ki baat kijiye, it's a big issue here."
Absolutely, Swati. In fact, I think that is where the irony is. I think Tejasvi was running a good campaign. If you look at our first tracker in August, you would notice that JDU was just at 29 seats, which means that the contest was so close, very, very close. And Tejasvi was running an excellent campaign, but unfortunately, come month of August 15, and Rahul Gandhi enters into the scene. Mind you, that's why I made those statements. I made the statement, I repeat it. In pursuit of Mount Everest, Tejasvi Yadav was on his journey. And what Rahul Gandhi did was to throw a sandstorm or a snowstorm. Think about it. You are in pursuit of Mount Everest and you artificially create a snowstorm.
Okay, JVC,
absolutely a speed
let
breaker.
me put you in a spot. How many seats you think the RJD will be in a position to share with Congress comfortably?
See, I think Congress, they should be able to comfortably share on 45 to 60 seats, because in many of the Tirgut seats, if you look at the northern Bihar, particularly bordering Nepal, RJD itself does not have great machinery. So they would not have any problem in sharing those seats to the Congress. It is not out of magnanimity, it is because RJD itself is weak there. That is the reason why I would say 47 to 52 seats, they'll be very comfortable. Anything beyond that is basically because of the I.N.D.I alliance, keeping it together, Lalu Yadav, other factors, and that is why he's going to give another 7 to 15 seats.
Okay, Mr. Rajagopalan, quickly, sir.
No, candidates, they have to take a loan from either RJD or some other party. And moreover, I am telling you, OIC and Prashant Kishore, these two you have to keep in mind.
Keep in mind Owaisi and Prashant Kishore, and given how AIMM has performed in 2020, if they exceed that, then like we were discussing, it is going to be a big slap on the face of the Mahagathbandhan. Also, I think in a couple of minutes from now, the Election Commission's press conference is going to begin. We'll get to know the dates and the phases as well.
And before that, let's Let's quickly play out what Congress leaders have been saying about Rahul Gandhi, that he is the real Jan Nayak.
जननायक जनता ने यह पद भी दिया है, जननायक का पद भी। तो जब कोई पदवी जनता देती है तो उसे कौन चुरा सकता है? प्रधानमंत्री के लाख प्रयास के बावजूद वो चोरी नहीं हो सकता, इसलिए कि राहुल गांधी जनता के दिलों पे राज करते हैं। हमें यह लगता है कि कर्पूरी ठाकुर तो हैं, बिहार के लिए कर्पूरी ठाकुर जननायक हैं, राहुल जी पूरे देश के लिए जननायक हैं।
Rahul ji पूरे देश के जननायक हैं. This is precisely what the Prime Minister was talking in his speech on Saturday, Swati.
Absolutely. Mr. Rajagopalan, वोट चोरी हो रही है या नहीं हो रही है? Prime Minister says legacy चोरी जरूर हो रही है.
What Prime Minister said is absolutely correct. He's not Jan Nayak, he's Videsh Nayak, because this Rahul Gandhi is traveling foreign countries every third day.
Videsh Nayak because he's traveling in foreign countries every third day. But you know what is also important at the moment is that what is going to be the impact of Rahul Gandhi in Bihar? He carried out one entire yatra. At least in those seats, those routes, JVC, do you believe there's going to be an impact of the yatra? At least the route that he took.
No, 15
he has
seats.
No idea what is happening in Bihar.
15 seats, Swati, is where the impact of vote chori is above 50%. It was ran in our poll. Okay. And I can name all those 15 seats in a second for you. Because all these 15 seats, you will have a heavy population of both Muslims or Yadav. I'll tell you those 15 seats. Narkatia, which has more than 48% MY population. Kochadarman, where there is Muslim population of 73%. Amor, where 69% Muslim population. Kadwa, 42% Muslim population. Madhepura, 54% MY. Sakra, 35. Muzaffarpur, 25. Darunda 33, Bararia 42, Arwal 30.
Okay, JVC, I'm sorry to interrupt. The Election Commission team is seated. Let's start live.